All right, it looks like Kirk is feeling the Missouri Tigers in this one. Let's get this thing going. I wonder if they have any interesting uniform options. Ooh. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. We definitely will be wearing 1930s silver uniforms. That is spectacular. I don't even care if they clash. This is going to be a big game for both teams. Colorado was stunned in week 1 by in-state rivals Colorado State, and Missouri was 1 win away from the national championship last season and has come out strong to start this season as well. Heisman winning quarterback from last year already has 11 total touchdowns in his first 2 games. And you look over here on the Colorado side, free safety, who already has a forced fumble and a pick. Mitchell has 31 carries for 209, and John Casey got himself a pancake. A foot stress fracture for Freddie Stovall will keep him out of this one. But Colorado seems to be healthy. Look at those sexy retro uniforms from Buffs. I'm actually excited to watch some of these, so we'll be able to futz around and put some cool uniforms on some teams that you don't usually see. It's usually kind of risky to go with some of the other uniforms for glitch purposes. So 2 of the top 3 pass offenses in the country. Missouri is number 1. Very impressive. Colorado does more on the ground. But Missouri, these last few seasons, has been airing the ball out at a level few have seen. And look at that. Look at these two teams do not like each other one bit. This should be a great matchup. Both of these teams are talented. Both of them had title aspirations at the beginning of this season. I mean, these two teams won a combined 28-0 in the regular season last year. That's not true. 26-0, I guess it would have been.
In the city of Columbia, Missouri,
Colorado finished the year undefeated. Missouri lost to Florida in the SEC championship game. Colorado was cruelly left out of the national title picture, as Minnesota and Florida both finished undefeated ahead of it. And it looks like Missouri will win the toss and defer. Let's get this kicked off. Packed house here.
And the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players line up for the kick.
And
nice kick,
we're going to take a knee and start
this
from the 25.
One's going to be down to the end zone for a touchback. So let's see what the offense can do.
Let's see what formation they come out to start with here. This looks like an I form to me. Under center, I formation, 2 receivers to the left. And he drops back to pass over the middle. And that should be 10. Ooh, it is 10, but it's just short. Brandon Williams on the catch. Good gain on first down. Chris Weisbecker. That kind of name, you'd think he'd be a fullback or something on the completion. And now they do hand it off, and Mr. Neckrell, Andrew Mitchell, gets planted by Ted Jordan. And it's 3rd and 4. He just came off the end fully unblocked there and put a shellacking on Mitchell. It's 3rd and 4. They go shotgun here. 2 wide receivers to each side. And he has time, and he finds the angle route to the running back, who breaks a tackle and gets north and south. 28 yards for Mitchell. And they're going to hurry to the line here. Great route and a great broken tackle to eat up some extra yardage. And they're going to go shotgun again. And I think the center, correct me if I'm wrong, but the center, I think, just picked the ball up and ran for 6 yards without snapping. I'm not quite sure that I've seen something like that before, and I don't know what the refs were doing. You sometimes see that under center, where the quarterback will just touch it and give it back to the center. But you don't really see that out of the shotgun, where the center just picks the ball up and runs forward without ever snapping it. That seems illegal to me. I don't have the rule book in front of me, but that seems seriously illegal. We'll have to go look at a replay after that. But that I just cannot get over the fact that in the middle of the first quarter, Colorado ran a center sneak. You wonder if that was a play call or if the center went rogue and just saw an opportunity. He got away with it, though, so you can't blame him. And Missouri sends some pressure, a nice toe tap on the sideline from Williams. He's made a few nice catches on this first drive. And even though they went out of bounds, they're gonna keep the hurry up going. Shotgun again. They've moved the ball well in this drive. Oh, and he gets rid of it just as he gets clobbered. But he lost 6 yards. Would have been better dropping that one. I know it's your instinct to catch the ball, but they lost 6 yards on that. Now they got second and goal from the 6-2, and they are backed up on the right hash here. The snap, and it's a read option. Missouri had it covered well. One of the D linemen went to the running back. When the QB pulled it, they had another outside linebacker sitting there to make the tackle. It's 3rd and goal from outside the 15. They have 4 wide receivers to the right, quads to the right. I wonder if they're trying to isolate that receiver on the left one-on-one. And he's looking left, and he gets sacked. He had a few seconds to throw there. Didn't see anybody open. Very interesting formation. It's going to be 4th and goal. Another drive stalls to the red zone. Another, I guess I said another. It's their first drive of the game. I feel like in a lot of these sims that we've been watching, teams have been moving the ball down to the red zone very easily, and then having trouble scoring touchdowns. So you feel like we can see a lot of field goals. And that field goal is good. In other SEC news, we have Vandy and Ole Miss 7-3 early. Jeb Bush 4 for 5.
And for Missouri,
they got to root for him. So Colorado gets 3 on drive number 1. Let's see how Missouri answers. A deep kick, and they're not taking that one out. We will be starting this one on the 25.
You know, Herbie, for an offensive
look at that stat line last game for Mike Little. 39 of 51, 434, and 6 touchdowns. Well, that is a nifty little stat line.
Ready to take their first crack at it.
They're going to go trips to the right. And he's moving, and he's on the run. And he gets planted after 1 yard. Now, the last game we watched with Mike Little, his legs got him in trouble, and they actually got him injured. Against Memphis, he took off a few times in the first drive, and eventually he came out with a shoulder injury. Oh! Robert Roth steps in front. That was a dangerous play. A dangerous pass, I should say, by Little. Nice read by Roth there. Way to get a hand on it.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 26.
And they're going 5. Now here's another. Now they're running quad receivers to the left. So maybe they saw something in that formation from Colorado that they liked. And a deep bomb, a little wobbly, but it's dropped. Ooh, it's dropped. The ball was where it needed to be, a little wobbly in the air. Maybe not enough juice on it. But that would have been a big catch. And Mike Little has started 0 for 2. I do like the little horns on the helmets here for Colorado. I didn't notice that at first. Had some good fashion sense back in the 30s. And that is a 10-yard return for Ryan Alexander. Colorado, the defense holds up on drive number 1. And let's see what the offense can do. Starting from about the 38, it looks like. Virginia hammering Wake Forest over the ACC. They had 3 in the backfield there, a bit of a diamond formation. Andrew Mitchell for 4 yards. And here comes the hurry up. That rush gets him back to 0 total for the game. And this is another funky, that's some triple option, I think. You saw that motion, a very classic triple option motion. Very interesting. They ran quads, they ran diamond out of the shotgun, and now a triple option. Here we go again. Up backs on either side of the running back who's in a pistol.
He fights forward.
And he gets 3. It's very unique. I wonder what playbook this is. It is a very unique playbook. And they're changing this one at the line. Another a pitch play here that gets absolutely blown out.
He's taken down around the 50-yard
that is the risk with some of these triple option runs, is that you catch the ball there a while behind the line of scrimmage. And also, that motion, unless you run plays as misdirection as well, that motion can be a really big tell about what side of the formation you're running. You need to mix in some counters to keep the defense guessing. And that was a nice pass. Gets him down to the 40. And is this in field goal range? 57 yards. You probably, and they're punting. Ooh, this is right in that range where a little bit outside field goal, but you only need 1 yard and you're on the other team's 40-yard line. But they will punt this away. Try and pin him deep, and they absolutely hammered that out the back of the end zone into the invisible wall. Not a great punt there from number 6. He needed to put a little bit more touch on that. But Colorado felt good about their defense after one possession, and they're fine punting it back to Missouri. Missouri going 5 wide. This is classic Missouri here from the last few seasons. And now they have 4 on one side, and that was a nifty little setup. It was kind of a fake wide receiver screen. You get all the action, all the attention on the right side of the field, then you just throw a little slant to Donnie Dortch, making his first appearance tonight. Definitely a favorite of this commentator. And same look again. They're gonna action that guy over to the other side, but now they do throw the screen, and it is almost 6 the other way. If you watched that Minnesota UCLA game, you saw a very similar play happen where a defender saw the screen coming and drove on the ball, and that happened there as well. He just couldn't hold on. That was a guaranteed 6 for Colorado. And Joe Tolbert does have to catch from 2 yards short of the first down. We've been seeing a lot of that, I feel like, of receivers running routes short of the sticks, and the quarterback also throwing the guys short of the sticks. Not a lot of awareness from a Heisman-winning quarterback. You would think he's making a... I mean, that can go 2 ways, though. Sometimes you think, you trust your receiver to run that route to the sticks. But sometimes you also have to have the awareness that that route isn't past the first down line. Don't throw it to him on 3rd down. It's hard to always assign blame on those.
I agree with you, Brad.
The Missouri D-line made some big plays on that last drive. That's for sure.
Play with a great deal of emotion.
We're about set to start things up again.
First and 10, trips to the right, and nowhere to go for Mitchell.
There is nothing going there.
That's 3 tackles for loss for Ted Jordan in the first quarter. They're going under center again here. Oh, and now they look off. Coaching staff saw something in the defense that they want to change their play call, and they're going to drop back and throw. Blitz was picked up well, and a nice throw by the Colorado quarterback, Weisbecker, and Jody Morse pulls it in. He's got 3 for 30. A couple of these throws you've seen today have a lot of air under them and are not getting to the receiver very fast, but when you got that much space, you can make throws like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Missouri plays a little tighter coverage and that pass gets picked off next time. That was a draw play to Mitchell for 4 yards. Keeping the ball moving. 6 rushes for 2 yards for him so far. Very stout run D. Missouri looks to be in a 3-3-5 here, I would say. They look to the sideline again. which is actually interesting. So it doesn't look like anybody on the sideline is really signaling the plays in.
Makes the grab and
Maybe
steps out right away.
the play call signals are too minute for my eyes, but I'm not seeing a lot going on the Colorado sideline. These players are looking to for the plays. And the handoff to the right, and he put a hand up to give a stiff arm. But Philip Wilson said, "No, thank you. I am going to tackle you anyway." That's 7 rushes for 0 yards. Peyton Hillis-esque.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 48.
They're going to go shotgun again. 4 wide receivers. Nobody in the backfield. Missouri sends pressure, but it's picked up, and that's a nice throw.
Gets it out quickly.
Number 80, Brandon
down
Williams
at
catches it, but
39.
he had to come back to make the catch, and it brought him past the first down line again. 10 for 10 for Weisbecker in the first quarter.
Colorado holds a
3rd and 3 now. They're not running it. Oh, Missouri sends the house again, and they find a receiver. Questionable play call from Missouri. But with 5 wide on 3rd and short, you wonder if that blitz is going to get there before a receiver pops open. Let's see if they stay away from that. Now it looks like Missouri has shifted and is all out defending the pass. And again, 83 right across the middle. Eddie Ivey for 17. Weisbecker has started hot. 12 for 12. Nate Berg with the tackle there. This 5 wide is working for Colorado. Now that they're looking to the TV camera crew for their play on this play. Oh, a long throw, and he got him. Nice throw. Casey Hardy. 13 for 13 for Weisbecker. That was a throw all the way across the field, and that had some zip on it. I criticized that earlier throw, but that throw had some gusto when he needed to. And that's 10-0 Colorado.
The uprights with the extra point. Let's go to the
And
studio
we have a
for this
studio
week's
update.
update.
South Carolina looking for their first win of the year. Up 14-7 on LSU. Must not be too many great games on today. No, these are the games that we're getting updates for. I know Missouri's in the SEC, and that's why as well. But come on, guys. Give us something better than that. Show us the highlights from that Texas upset over Memphis. That's what I want to see. Jeb Bush, 6 for 9. Nice.
Their defense is like
And Ole Miss has kicked field goal to make it 14-10. Another
Another
barn burner in SEC country. It just means more down there, guys. They literally showed that the Vanderbilt kicker was 2 for 2 on extra points. How is that? How does that make the graphics? How is that?
Get set to kick this one
I'm gonna
away.
have some talks with the guys down the
Excellent
truck after
kick.
that one. This one looks like it's getting taken out to the 20-yard line. He cuts outside, 20-30. Ooh, out to the 35.
And
Wade
he shoved out of
Beach.
bounds right around the 34.
Ooh, now that's a classy looking. Look at that. Look at that
All over the field on defense.
sexy
Boy,
coach.
They sure do. Right now, we're just seeing
They've
great
given up 9
defensive
yards.
effort. They have a plan. They
Against
understand
Colorado
it.
here in the first
They're
quarter.
playing with great speed,
And you can't ask for much more than that.
not giving up big.
They need to show a little giddy up now because if they don't
Good
start
starting
eating
field
into
position
this
for
deficit,
Missouri
they
here.
could easily fall out of the game.
And they have no running options. They have time, but he takes. Oh, and he breaks the tackle, and he pays for it though. Mike Little again. It looks like Colorado sent some extra men there, and Missouri protected for a second, but not enough to find an open receiver. This time they keep running back into block, and it pays off because he picks up the blitz, and they find number 87. Touchdown Missouri. Donnie Dortch. Amazing. Little now 3 for 6. That was a perfect adjustment by Missouri there. On the play before, they get sacked due to a lack of blockers. This time they keep the running back in. He picks up the edge blitz, and they find Dortch the torch for 73 yards.
The Buffaloes lead 10-7.
Very nice play. And it's 10-7. And that was the last play of the first quarter. How about that? What a way to end the quarter. Missouri wakes up just in time for the end of the first quarter. And the defenses who had dominated the first quarter of
Sends
this
it
game
sailing downfield.
gave a little bit back to the offenses there in the last
This
few
one's going to be
minutes.
down in the end zone for a touchback.
Colorado starts the second quarter here, up 10-7.
We go certainly hope the second quarter
very
is as good as the
orderly
first.
Missouri
Tight
fans.
ball game,
Normally on
folks.
the
There hasn't
grassy
been too
area
much
in the end
daylight
zone there. You
between
see
these two
fans
teams.
spread out. Missouri
In
fans
games like this,
still seem to
some
be
players
standing
try
in
to press too much,
perfect
and that can
lines,
cause
which
mistakes.
I really do appreciate
He's on the run.
the organization there from Missouri fans.
And down he goes.
Nice
around
run
the
for
41-yard
Weisbecker there. He
line.
took off early, got 16 yards. They've had more. Oh, he is ready. Weisbecker is ready for the snap, but the rest of the team's not ready yet. Let's see if the center just takes off on this one again. He pulled that before. They've had more success running with Weisbecker than they have with their running back. And it's a play action pass.
Lets it fly.
Oh, that one had a lot of
He's
air
hit
under
and
it, but
taken down.
that was a
And
nice
it's
catch by number 10, Andrew Mitchell. The running back holds on. He's had more success catching the ball than running it. Colorado's offense has shown a lot of different facets today. They've gone 5 wide. They've gone triple option. Oh, I'm not sure anybody fell for that pitch fake, considering there was nobody to throw it to, but it still worked for 6 yards. Mitchell again, he's got 5 catches already. Weisbecker is 15 of 15. This Missouri defense needs to show him a different look or send some extra pressure or something new. Because he is having his way with them right now. Another play action and another completion.
Open man, quick strike.
No, sorry, he dropped it. First incomplete. Commentators curse again. 3rd and 4 now. Looked like he held on to it, but he just couldn't corral it. Nice hit by Missouri there. Colorado's gone heavy on the play action this drive. Well, this is a big down. They're back in shotgun. Couple wide receivers on the right side of the field. They drop back. Missouri sends a linebacker. Oh! Eddie Ivy had tons of space to run, but the throw let him out of bounds. And I think Colorado's going to be punting this ball back. Oh no! A long field goal attempt from the left hash. This is a very interesting call. The kick is up and good.
Great snap.
How long was that one?
Hold.
That was a
And he just had an
cannon
awesome
of a kick.
follow-through. Everything
Very
went
impressive.
Right there on that long field goal.
So our
Let's see, that was a 52-yarder from Jude.
looks like they're ready for the
You don't
kick.
see a lot of college kickers with
He
the
just
legs to make
drills
that kick
this one.
in real life. In this game, everybody can, but
And
still,
it goes into the
for
end
the
zone,
CPU,
down
very
for a
impressive kick.
touchback.
And it's 13-7. Important for them to get 3 points there. Because they know that
Momentum
Missouri's
swings have been
offense
fairly
can
even.
get
With so
hot
little
quick.
separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
Pistol formation for Missouri. They flare out the running back and throw a nice little curl route. Oh, shedding tacklers.
That's
Joe
a great
Tolbert.
tackle at the 34.
Like Mike Tolbert. He's got 2 receptions for 12 yards. Split backs here, and they just they just did a center sneak. What is going on? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. That is incredible. We have seen both teams run center sneaks. Ooh, oh! Eddie's might be gone, but he's getting run down from behind. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on that play. Almost got sacked. The defender made a diving attempt at an interception. He went all out for that because when he missed that ball, he was in no position to tackle anyone. The receiver then got behind the defense only to be run down. And a slant across the middle, and they are right inside the 10. That's Tolbert again. He is making some plays. He has 4 receptions for 69 yards. This is that quick start Missouri offense that we were talking about earlier. And oh! I thought that was intercepted. I thought that was going to be picked off, and I think the defender did too. He's looking at his hands after that one. That would have been a huge swing. Split backs again. Play action pass, and the field goal is good.
Just gets rid of it.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to
I'm not
throw
sure
the
if it's
ball
the
into
bright
coverage.
lights
He got away
or
with one right there. He's
what it is, but Mike Little just
fortunate.
does not seem to be super consistent in the games that we've been watching him play. He obviously puts up the numbers, but I think he might have a little bit of a Kirk Cousins syndrome going on,
Let it go, and it's
where he
caught for
plays
the
better
touchdown.
at noon
So it's the running
on
back
reading
who shows off his
television
hands
than
on
he
the
does
touchdown.
in
It's
the big
such a
spots.
bonus to have a back
That
who
being
can
said, very
contribute
nice
to the
throw there to a
passing
wide
game.
open receiver for a touchdown. So maybe I should stop crapping on him so much. That's, you know, a fair
Here's the
argument
extra
there.
point that can give them the lead.
But just like that play went 70 yards. It took less than a minute.
And he adds the extra point.
And Missouri takes the lead.
Let's check
And we
in
have
with
another
Reese
studio
Davis.
update. And we can't wait to hear what happened in
Let's
this
check in on the
Vandy
SEC
Ole Miss
with the
game.
supersonic speed defenses.
LSU and
recap.
South Carolina are
And
all
we've
tied
been
up.
keeping an eye on this one all
Look at that,
day.
Freeman,
Tigers have
assisted
a lethal
tackle.
pass-catch combination
Incredible
for a touchdown.
news.
All locked up, 2 touchdowns apiece.
And we thank you, Reese
Oh, we
Davis.
don't even get to hear
Back to
from
the action.
I think they've realized that nobody gives a
James
crap
is
about
lined up to kick this
Vandy
one
and
off.
Ole Miss.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. And they can forget about returning this one.
Okay, Colorado has been kicking field goals now, and Missouri has started scoring touchdowns. They need 6.
In a game that's
They
this
wanna keep
close,
up.
you can't afford to waste possessions.
They're going shotgun to start this drive off. Drop back. Missouri sends a linebacker. He's got all day, and he just gets it off. I think that was a
The defense
throwaway.
got some pressure
He
and
had
forced
time.
a bad pass.
I think they've
That
been
was
a little bit
that
more
was great
aggressive here
coverage.
with their pass rush, and that time it paid off
Because
with
he
an
had time to
incompletion.
throw, and he couldn't find anybody open, and he ends up throwing it away. Ooh, Ball State and Notre Dame today. Now that's a game I'd be interested to see the results
From
of.
their
That
own
must be later on
25-yard
today.
line. Second
Stay tuned
down.
for that one, guys. That should be a good one. FIU and Army as well. That would be game. Oh,
Got
and
him
that's
in.
dropped.
He can't complete the play.
Big hit, jarred it loose, to be fair. 3rd and 10 now for Colorado. You sense maybe a little bit of a wheels coming off here for Colorado. Maybe just a little bit. They were up 10-0. Missouri
backfield,
answered so
quarterback
quickly.
in the gun. 5
And
wide
Colorado is
receivers.
having just a little more trouble moving the ball. But they get
And
that
he's
first down.
tackled
Myron
right
Swain
away.
for 12
You
yards.
like the
I really need to
faith
stop
he
just
has in
like
his receiver to
analyzing
just put the
things
ball
and just
up
start
and
talking
let
about
him
the
go
game more.
get
Because
it.
every time I say something, it is immediately contradicted by what happens on the field. Oh, a quick screen pass, and the blocking did not hold up.
Complete. Brought
No
down
gain for
number
Brandon Williams.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Oh, he's looking over to the wide receiver who was looking the other way. I'm not sure the wide receiver heard the audible. We might be not on the same page. Missouri sending a lot of pressure. And Andrew Mitchell gets 4. Could have had more, but he went out of bounds. It's a couple times now that a receiver has been let out of bounds by the quarterback's throw. Weisbecker has still been incredibly efficient. He's on pace for over 400 yards. And QB looks at his play sheet. Missouri sends in pressure, and he gets the throw off over the middle.
To his tailback.
They send
And he's
blitzes from
tackled
up the
around the
middle, and
43-yard
Missouri, or
line.
Colorado, I should say, throws right in behind it. That's what you want to do.
They come out
20th
in a
completion for
5-wide set.
Weisbecker on 23 attempts. They're going quads right. And a long throw for 3
He's out of
yards.
bounds at the 40-yard
Colorado
line. Only 3
again
yards
got that
there
throw
on
off
the
before
throw.
the edge
Once the
pressure
wide receiver made the
arrived.
catch,
Missouri's
he
sending
just
a lot of edge
kind of ran
pressure.
out of real estate. There was nowhere for him
Colorado's
to go.
making quick throws though, and that's one way to, you know, if you don't want to block the pressure, you just run quick routes so you can get the ball off before the pressure gets there. And you'll notice again number 30, and that time it worked out.
And they'll
One
bring him
thing
down behind the
Colorado
line.
is getting a little lucky on is that Missouri's sending blitzers that aren't starting the play very close to the line of scrimmage. These blitzers are having to run a
Now
long
they need
way
to
to
get
get
down
to the
to the
quarterback.
33.
They're not. Well, oftentimes you'll see a blitzer creep up to get a head start, but these edge blitzers are coming from way off. Again, they're sending edge pressure. That almost gets there again. Put number
And he's taken
88.
down at the 26-yard line.
Joey Morse with the completion. I'm telling you, if these Missouri blitzers could just take a few steps pre-snap, they could be getting there in time to make a difference. But instead, they're getting carved up. Missouri is blitzing on every single play.
Caught open
I'm not
field.
sure what their aggression is set to,
And
but
they
they
make the
are
stop at the
sending
19-yard
blitzers
line.
every single play so far on this drive. That being said, you know, what they were doing earlier hasn't really been working to stop Weisbecker, so maybe they're just thinking, again, blitzers. And again, Weisbecker finds a
Fires
man
out
for
to
a
his
first down.
receiver. Big
Joey
play
Morse
there, and
again.
Now they're looking at 1st and goal.
6 for 66. The Devils' number. And 83 taking a couple extra seconds to get back to the line. Coming up on 4 minutes till halftime here. And, Weisbecker found a man, but he couldn't keep his feet in bounds. 3-second goal.
Just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
Here's play number 14 of this
They're on the 7-yard line. Then they're going under center here. Trips left. Hand off to the running back, and he almost got in 7 yards for Andrew Mitchell. The ball is inches away from the end zone. I would maybe even just sneak this here. Instead, they hand it off, and that's a touchdown from less than a yard out. Good drive by Colorado there. I wonder if they go for 2 here, and they're going to kick it to go up 6. 15 plays, 72 yards. A heck of a drive. They completed a big third down early to get things moving.
Here's an update from the studio and restate.
LSU has taken the lead on South Carolina.
Let's take yet another peek at this
Ooh,
game.
4
And
carries for the fullback in South Carolina. No wonder they have
straight.
no wins this
The
season.
Tigers have
Giving
the
their
edge,
fullback 4 carries.
21-14.
All right, thanks, Reese. Back to the live action here. Collins ready to kick.
The kick is off, and
He
it
really got a
is
hold of that kick.
not returnable. I mean, it was returnable.
This one's going to be down in the end
it will
zone
not
for
be
a
returned.
touchback. The Tigers quarterback, Kirk, he has done his job.
Nobody else in this
Unfortunately,
team's
there's
done
22 guys on
shit.
the team, and one guy's doing a great job.
But
The other
that's
21
because they don't run the ball,
That's
and
not
Little is the
going
quarterback,
the
so
way they had hoped
a bit misleading on that stat.
Right now,
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what
It's
happens
technically,
on
you could
this
say the
possession.
wide receivers
you know,
are
this
also,
defense went over the sideline
responsible
based on
for the
way they
yardage, and they would have
planned so
yardage
far.
according to whatever.
He's
A throw and a catch and a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Trey
When
Jones
you play defense, it's not just about
looks
X's and
frustrated
O's.
off after
It's
that
about
one.
attitude
Nice
and
looking
playing with a lot of
mustache and beard on Jones, though. A little jealous of that. I cannot grow one myself at the same quality.
2nd and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line.
2nd and 13 now. Behind the sticks for Missouri. No pressure for Colorado.
And
Nice
it's hit
catch,
before
big
he can
hit,
go
3rd
anywhere.
and 5. Missouri will hurry up to the line. That was Dortch on the catch, who hasn't done much besides his big touchdown. And they run a screen pass, and it gets the first. Good play call, good execution. Justin, the Blair Witch Project, Blair, with a nice catch. And that is a nice conversion there as they start towards flipping the field here. Throw it to the running back out in the flat.
Pass right, running back's got
And
it.
this time,
Out of bounds. The
Blair gets
39-yard
nothing.
line.
2nd and 10. Little now 11 of 16 for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. You know, not at all a bad performance, but he's definitely been outshone by Weisbecker. 5-yard
He's
gain.
knocked out of bounds. Around the 44-yard
Aaron
line.
Bush, 3rd and 5. And a soft toss.
Caught, and he
Bush
steps out of
again
bounds.
on the out route. Converts. They are across midfield now. With 2:15 left till the half. Quick throw.
There's a strike
And a
complete.
big hit. Donnie Dortch
At
gets
about the
7.
41. Missouri will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. Here's the 8th play of the series.
Missouri took their first timeout after that play. A lot of time left. Oh, read option. And he doesn't
They'll
gain
get him
any
for a
yards.
loss.
Snuffed out pretty quickly by Colorado there. Dave Hartman on the tackle. It looked like he might have had the pitch man, but sometimes it's risky to throw that. As you're getting hit can be a recipe for a turnover. And they run it again, and it works even worse this time. Questionable play calling there. They ran it to the left, it didn't work. They ran it to the right, it didn't even work. Or it didn't work even worse. It didn't work even worse. What? It went even more. It went even more poorly. It went even worse. That was dumb. What I'm trying to say is that was dumb. Colorado is ready to block this kick. They are saving their timeouts for when they have the ball instead of stopping Missouri from running this clock down. So they're going to get it with less than a minute left. Oh, almost got there, but not enough.
It's a great kick.
Inches away from the coffee
too much
corner.
leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20.
I believe that will come out
This
to
has
the
been
20.
a fun game to watch, going back and forth.
Looking at the
offenses
offenses
like
here, Colorado has run twice as many plays, had the ball for a lot longer, and has 6 more points.
I think this defense right now needs somebody to try to lift
Here
up
we
their
go.
spirits. They seem to really
Ace
be
back
just out
formation
there
here
kinda
for
going through
Colorado.
the motions.
But they
And I
drop back
think
to
the last
throw.
time they
Deep
were out
drop
there
and
when they
a
gave up such a
big
long
throw
drive,
all the way
has
up
had
to
an
midfield.
impact.
Oh, but it's a fumble! And that's a fumble. 57 has it, and he's back to the 41-yard line. Now, I think that might get reviewed. I think that might get reviewed here. It looked like he might have been down. But it won't be. But it will not be reviewed. Interesting. What a swing. Missouri gets the ball back after one play. And Little runs, gets 2.
Around the 39-yard line.
Colorado has to put their defense right back out on the field. And that would have been a big gain, too. They would have been up at midfield, up 6. That is a humongous play from the Missouri defense. I have to agree with Sims on that one, and I thought he might have been down there. But there was no review by the booth, like there often is in these scenarios. So they must have felt confident that he was still up. We could actually have looked at the replay, right? Maybe at halftime we could take a peek at that. I don't want to keep things moving here. 35 seconds left. He looks to run, and he gets out of an arm tackle.
He's taken down.
Defender dove at his legs there, but Little stays up. Gets the first down. 30 seconds remaining. Missouri has 1 timeout. They're not gonna spike the ball or anything. They're gonna take their time and snap it. And he's taken off again right up the middle. Inside the 10, inside the 5. And he's hurt again. Little, a mirror of what happened in the Sugar Bowl last season. Little takes off one too many times and gets injured. Luckily, we know this team is in good hands with the backup. He drops back to throw and finds a player, and there is 9 seconds left, and they are not taking their timeout, and they are still not taking their timeout, and they have still not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Missouri ends the half on the 5-yard line with a timeout in their pocket, and they let time expire. I can't figure out who I need to blame for that.
We played 30
you can't really blame for the quarterback for throwing it to a guy in bounds because they had a timeout.
Presented by Nissan.
How nobody on the coaching staff or the field called that timeout
break down everything
beyond
that just happened in your game.
my
Both
ability.
offenses were
I have no idea.
changed in the first half.
But that's huge. That's gonna. I mean, a minimum of 3
Dave,
points,
you know I'm your
possibly
biggest
7.
fan. I believe you're gonna be a
That's
Hall
gonna.
of Famer someday.
Missouri loses this
Great
game by
defender,
a field goal.
but every game wasn't
They
perfect.
are
I
going to be
remember the
pissed
freshman
that they
game, the year
bungled
at
this.
Georgia
Maybe they
against
thought they didn't have any timeouts
Gators
left.
kinda got it rolling. What's
Maybe
that
they
like
tried
for
to call
defense
it,
out there when
but
you
the
feel like
referee
they're a step or 2 or 3
didn't
ahead of
see
you all
him?
the time?
It's frustrating. And a lot of times
Well, let's take a look at
you
these
don't have the
halftime
answers.
stats.
I mean, you sit there and you try new things, and you
Colorado
try
moving the
all
ball
during
super well
the
through the
week,
air. Missouri is as
it
well.
works.
Neither
You
team
try
running the
something
ball
else,
very
and it
much.
doesn't work.
Colorado has the one
Sometimes
turnover,
it's
but
just
I
that the
gotta
better
say,
players on
Missouri
offense
basically
and their
turned it
teams
over there at
firing
the end of the
at a new
half.
level or a different
If I
level
let
than
my
you
clock
are,
run
and
out.
you can't keep
Colorado,
up.
as
You gotta
expected,
find
twice as
some
long
kind
of
of
time
positive. You gotta make
possession.
some kind of big play.
That lines
So you
up
get
with
that
the fact
coach
they've
on
had
the other
twice as
side,
many
maybe
plays.
throwing his visor a little bit or getting upset. Like, okay, we didn't get there yet.
And I believe Colorado look at the ball here.
David and I will be
start.
keeping an eye on your game and everything else
They'll get the
going
ball
on in
and
the country
a
here in our palatial
6-point
and
lead
surroundings in the studio. The best
with a
seat in
chance to
town.
make it
Along
double
with Brad
digits.
Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Or at least make it a 2-score game with a field goal.
Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just
And
about set
that
to
is
start the
incorrect.
third quarter.
Missouri.
Sends it sailing
Is that
downfield.
what I said? I might have
And it goes
said that
into the
wrong.
end
Anyway,
zone.
Missouri's
Down for a
ball, down
touchback.
6. Looking to recover from the disaster at the end of the first half. Looks like they're going 5 wide
Still
on
plenty
the
of
first
time
play.
to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about
They're
trailing.
coming out
Quarterback all by
firing here.
himself in the backfield
Let's
with
see
5 wideouts.
what happens. Over the middle, first down.
Complete across the middle. And down he goes.
Mark
around the
back
36-yard
for
line.
11 yards. Andrew Dunn, the Sugar Bowl Superman. That's a dumb nickname. Basically, the backup quarterback who came in and won the player of the game at the Sugar Bowl, despite only playing a quarter and a half.
Hook up over the middle.
He's now 3 for 3. I hate to say it, but this might be a good thing for Missouri. And it was definitely a good thing for Missouri in the SEC or in the Sugar Bowl last season. I know that Mike Little's parents are probably not excited about me trash talking their injured son for the second game in a row. But I will wait for your letters, angry Missouri fans. 5 wide again. They've been running the 5 wide offense all while drive, and they have found Mark Beck over the middle multiple times. Andrew Dunn now 5 for 5 for 36 yards. He finds quick, short throws against this defense. Just look at the middle of the field. They have 3 linebackers there. Are those guys fast enough to cover these quick receivers? And again to Mark Beck. He might finish this drive with 7 for 70 and a touchdown at the rate he's going. They're running the same route over and over on him, and Colorado has not adjusted 1 iota. They need to cover the middle of the field. They send a running back, and guess what happened? They're wide open receivers.
He's at the 20.
And guess who it is? It's fucking Mark Beck again. All right, guys, just as a football fan, it is frustrating to see some of the decisions that these coaching staffs make and fail to make.
From the 16-yard line.
Missouri only 50% in the red zone right now after the end of the first half time management problem. And he finds a crossing route as probably more of a slant route. It's deeper. And it's our main man, Donnie Dortch, who now has 5 for 95. He always shows up for the big games. He's done it multiple times now. North Texas hanging with Penn State there in the third quarter. Northwestern getting popped by Bowling Green. Northwestern is in a sad state of affairs. Throw to number 27. He had to jump up to catch it, but he gets 2 yards, which is enough for a first down. They are on the 4-yard line now, looking to punch this in and take the lead for the second time today by 1 point. Split backs. Both backs flare out wide. And I thought that throw was going to the receiver on the other side, but Donnie Dortch just reached out and grabbed it. Touchdown Dortch. Touchdown Missouri. And if this goes through the uprights, they will once again have a 1-point lead, and they do. Some quality kicking in this game by both teams, I must say. I mean, Colorado's made the field goals, Missouri's made 3 extra points, but my point still stands. Colorado once again down by 1. Last time this happened, they immediately answered with a 15-play drive for a touchdown. They need something like that again.
In the end zone for a touchback.
This deficit can be easily
They will be starting from the
overcome,
25-yard
sure.
line.
They have to be thinking if they don't
Trips
get
to the
something going
left.
on this series,
Running
the
back
burden
offset
is
to
gonna
the
be
right.
felt by their defense.
Drop back to pass. He's got all day. He throws it.
He throws
And Myron
It's caught.
Swain,
First
the
down.
defender
He's out
going
of
with
bounds.
the incomplete symbol, but it looks like Swain did get a foot down, and they're hurrying up to the line, so the refs don't have time to look at it. They've also just been hurrying up to the line every play, so it's probably not for that reason. But a man can dream. They look to the sideline. He looks at his play sheet. He looks around. He's looking everywhere, squinting like Jameis Winston. He's got all day, and he finds a man for, that must be 20 yards, huh? For 23 to Joey Morse code. He's got 7 for 89. Once again, Colorado, promising start to this drive. A drive they needed to answer Missouri's score. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Oh, an angle route to the running back. And that's 6 yards. Colorado over 300 yards passing, and we have 6 minutes left in the third quarter. You're going to see some 28 of 32. What a day from Weisbecker. Straight out of Bavaria. Trips to the right. Wheel route. Oh, that was an angle route, and they go to the left side. Eddie Ivey, son of a former NBA player, Royal Ivey. Good enough for a first down. And they look to the sideline, barking out the orders to the offensive line, changing the blocking assignments. Missouri's playing coverage, and 22 throws a couple defenders to the ground. Andrew Mitchell lost 3 yards, but he made Missouri defenders earn that TFL. He gave a couple cold shoulders to Missouri defenders, but it didn't help them get back to the line of scrimmage. California and the 18th ranked Colorado State Rams, who beat this Colorado team in week 1, are locked in a battle. Colorado State, after 2 big wins the first 2 weeks of the year, vaulted into the rankings, but they look to be in a tough game against a Pac-12 opponent this year. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Colorado can still take the lead with the field goal, but you know they want touchdowns. Missouri sending a lot of pressure. He flips it for a 6-yard loss. A very interesting little flip throw. Farvian, I would even say. But it lost 6 yards, so it did look cool, but the results were not what you wanted. And you got to assume this kicker is making this with as impressive as he's been today. I don't actually think that I've seen a missed CPU field goal yet. Oh, no! Oh, he made it. I don't know why, but I thought that was going left. That looked like it was going left fast, but he made it. We don't have the best broadcast angle on the kicks here, so it's hard. I should have never doubted him, though. Jude's been money all day, but I was going to say, I don't think we've seen a missed kick yet in a game. Because when you sim games against the CPU using like the Gamecast or whatever, the Super Sim. Oh, a fumble by Ray Beach, but it goes out of bounds. Look at this throw. Zip. A lot of zip on that throw.
I just hope we continue to see this kind
so
of
nice they're showing him twice.
It's a lot of fun to be able to watch
these
punts
over the
plays.
end zone cone. No respect for public property. And there we have Donnie the Torch. God, why can't I effing say that? Donnie the Torch. Dorch. It is a tongue twister, so you gotta give me a little break. Anyway, just a 5-minute highlight package that they've chosen to show us right now. But yeah, my point that I've come back to like 5 times now is that, I don't think I've seen a missed field goal in a sim, so I'll be interested to see if on one of these broadcasts we do get a missed kick. Because CPU teams seem to miss them a lot when you're super simming, but I guess maybe they make them more often in these games. Or these teams just have nice kickers.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smart
even when I'm playing and I'm simming an extra point, my kicker will miss an extra point every once in a while. Missouri has the ball at midfield, and that'll be good 5 yards to Ray Beach, who fumbled the kickoff, but luckily was on the sideline and avoided a turnover.
And he's hit immediately.
There is 3:40 left in the third. Missouri has 1st and 10 on the 43. And I am going to have to take a quick break to come let Dale in the front door. But not until this scramble. 30, 20, and he slides down smartly. Great run by I'm not sure if that's still the backup or if Little's back in. I haven't been paying attention. They're running the hurry up. I'll be right back. I need to go let my girlfriend in the front door. And he takes off again, and he's sacked that time. That is done. He's done. He's still in the game. He's number 18. I will remember that in the future. Why? The controller has not been disconnected. I think my charge cable's fucked up or something.
Looking to dig themselves out of a little hole here after the sack. It's 2nd and 14.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Check 13. Check 13.
He's gobbled up in the backfield.
All right, we are back, and it looks like Missouri is kicking a field goal.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot.
A short one here.
Missouri
Should be a bunny.
can take the lead here with this field goal. The kick
And
is
it
up.
is good.
Field goal is
Missouri
good.
now takes a
And you gotta
1-point
think
lead.
they're pretty happy with holding them to
Back
field
and
goal.
forth we go.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick.
Missouri back on
And
top.
it was
We've
into
had a
the
lot
end
of lead
zone,
changes
down
in this
for a
game.
touchback.
And what a game it's been for this
Seems like a
quarterback.
pretty even
He's
matchup.
obviously
between
come
these
in here
teams.
with a plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he's just getting the job done. But I also think a big key to his success today has been the offensive line. Time and
Oh,
time
that was
again,
QB
they've done a good
Weisbecker. He's
job
taking a
of
few
giving
big
him the
hits
amount of
after
time
he's
he needs
thrown the
back
ball,
in the
but look at
pocket to
that
be able to
stat
read
line.
the
30 of
defense
34,
and then make the throw
306
downfield.
yards.
So good job
A
with the big
touchdown.
guys up front.
Nary an interception.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
They come out in a
They're
5-wide
throwing the
set.
ball here. They're not. It's a design QB draw. It only gets a
He
yard.
makes it out
Interesting
maybe
play
to the
call.
26-yard line.
And we have a final alert. 20th ranked Troy has been upset 31-12 by Marshall.
90 is a Mike.
Bit of a shocker there.
Check 9, check 9.
Oh, a slant route to the running back again. Andrew Mitchell has been
At
proving his
about
worth
the
in the
37-yard
receiving
line.
game. He has 10 for 81. It's looking like Matt Forte out there. And oh, an interception by Missouri!
This one's picked
Number
off.
28 undercut the route, and he will take the ball to the 14-yard line. That is
14-yard line.
Colorado's second turnover. Casey Fisher with a humongous interception, and Chris Weisbecker just made his first mistake. Missouri made
From
him
the
pay for
14-yard
that
line.
first mistake
It's first
dearly.
down.
Now
Missouri
Missouri looks
is
to
up
build the
one.
lead out from 1 point. They're going 5 wide. He
He's
takes
scrambling.
off, and he cuts
Now
upfield.
he's
A nice
gonna
cut,
run, watch
and he's
out.
all the way down to the 2-yard line, 12 yards for
That
done.
is first and goal.
A defender had him in open space, and he cut right upfield and made that defender look silly. What a swing in this game. Missouri inches away from extending the lead. They're going to spread him out and run it up the gut, and he falls in. Touchdown,
Mizzou.
Justin Blair.
So they run the option
Missouri
to
leads by
perfection for the
7,
score.
looking to extend it to 8 with an extra
Read
point
the
here.
defense. He made a nice pitch to
That only took 14 seconds, and that was a big swing. Weisbecker needs to forget about that one and get back out there. He has not had a lot of time to talk to the coaches on the telephone about what went wrong. What? Missouri now leads 31-23 with a minute and a half left in the third quarter.
And they can forget about returning this one. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time.
Colorado
After throwing a
comes
pick
out
on
under
their
center,
last
maybe
drive.
looking to
This
run the
quarterback
ball.
can make good passes.
QB's
He just
confidence
needs to
back, but
focus on not forcing the
looks
ball
like
to
we
his
have a
receivers.
draw play, and that worked. That's
He gets
9
to about
yards.
the 34-yard line.
Good positive play on the first play of the drive. They're going to stay under center for 2nd and 1. Let's see if Missouri sees the run coming here and sends some pressure. They don't. Play action, and he's got a man wide open. Eddie Ivy
Nice
for
catch
19
there
yards.
before he stepped out of
Two
bounds.
good plays for Colorado to start the drive.
90 is the mic.
Another draw play. And this one
Mitchell
is less
off the gut.
successful.
Tackle
A
made
yard
at
for
the
Andrew
46.
Nichols, who has 13 carries for 22 yards, but has had an amazing day through the air with 10 catches.
90 is the mic.
Ooh, we have a final alert. LSU pulled away from South Carolina. And a nice throw and catch again. Brandon Williams catches that for 16 yards.
Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in
And
sync
they're
right now. They're both
approaching
reading
field
the
goal
defense
range with their
properly,
kicker. I'd
and the
say they're in
result
it
is a
already.
nice game.
But now that they're down 8, it does change the game a little bit for them. They can't be settling for field goals. They've kicked 3 this game. Oh, a nice scramble,
Now
I
he's scrambling.
thought.
He's
But a
taken
nice tackle
down
by
at
number
the 30.
97 to hold that to 1 yard. If he gets by that defensive tackle, he might have some room. Are they going to get this snap off before the end of the third quarter? It looks like they will. And they drop back to throw. And another short gain of 3 yards.
Complete, brought down
And we go to the fourth quarter. Missouri leading 31-23.
We'll head to the final quarter of play. Will the offensive fireworks continue? The Tigers lead 31-23.
Put your 4s up, people.
Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4.
Pistol formation. They're 6 for 10 on third down, and this is as big of a third down as they've faced. And he throws it to number 22,
Fires
and
out quickly with the tailback.
he is a
We're
yard
still
short.
early in the
He
fourth
did
quarter,
set
but
the
that was
school
a
record
huge
for a
stop,
step
and
into the
now with
game.
the lead, they're going to get the
Never
football
expect your
back
running back to
and an
set that
opportunity
record.
to stretch the lead.
Let's see what the play call is. And they're going for it. They could cut it
And it's the
to
offense
5,
that takes the field
but
on
they
fourth
think it's
down.
the fourth quarter, and they are going to run the
Defense in their
triple
short
option
yardage package.
on 4th and 1 with the game on the line. Hand off, and he breaks a tackle. The
He's
big
hitting
man.
that way.
He's rumbling,
Huge play,
bumbling.
and it's gonna be first and goal.
Albert Lemon. A humongous broken tackle. It looked like they had him behind the line. And you know his family is going to be having a lemon party tonight after that very impressive carry. Look at the big man, number 69, at fullback, at running back. I don't really know what the position names are. And they tried, that's the second time that we've seen a team try and run the same exact play for the second time in a row, and it does not work. You can't run the same play twice and have success. Missouri tried to run the read option twice in a row earlier. Did not work. Missouri tries to run the triple option right there. It does not work either. They're going I formation. Hand off to the left. Puts his head down. Puts his arm out.
Here's a run.
Strong tackle.
Nice run
Mitchell
there as
gets
they
4
work the
yards.
outside.
You got to think if they
Mitchell
went for it
gets
on
about
4th
4
down
yards
before,
on the
they're
play.
going for it on 4th down again. They have 2 plays to get 5 yards.
90 is the mic.
And they're in the I form. And there's another handoff, but this one gets stuffed. Now maybe
They
they
go with a run, and he brought down in the backfield.
They lost a lot of yards there. Big tackle for Eric Tucker. And they're going for it on
Here we
4th
go
and
from
goal
the
from the
7. It's
7.
4th down.
Ballsy. And they're lining up in the triple op. If they run this ball, I might cry. And they are going to throw it. And he finds a man wide open. A
Quick throw, and he's got the
ballsy
halfback
play
again.
call
Nice
to
grab
run
by the
it
halfback for the touchdown.
on
short
4th
throw for the
down, to
quarterback,
run a
but
play on
not
4th down,
easy.
I
He
should say, and pass the ball. And they're going for 2 to tie this up.
Very
What a
important
play call there.
coming up, and if they can get these 2
And now they're going
yards, we'll have
5
a tie
wide.
ball game. They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Ooh, he looks to the receiver on the right side, makes an audible. He's got a little bit of time to throw. He finds a man. Oh, he had a man open, and he sailed it out of bounds. It looks like they had a couple receivers in the area. Couldn't find any
Let's check
of them.
in on the SEC
Ooh.
where the passion always runs high.
A
And
very
for South
important
Carolina,
touchdown there on
they've
4th
now
down, but
dropped
the
3
2-point
in a
would have
row.
been even nicer.
The Tigers took pleasure in opening
Now
up
it's
the
up to their
game.
defense to get a stop.
All right, Reese, back to our
And it
game.
looked like he did have a receiver. He just couldn't place the ball. Maybe there was too many receivers in the area, and he wasn't quite sure
And
who
it
he was
looks like
throwing
they're
that
ready
to.
for
That
the
can
kickoff.
happen.
Sends it sailing down.
Either way, Colorado does answer.
This
Missouri
one's going to be down to the end zone for a
and it's
touchback.
back down
I
to
have
a
a feeling we
two-point
haven't seen
game
the
where
end
it's
of the
been
fireworks today.
within this
It's a
range for
big
most of the
opportunity
game.
for this
But
offense.
this
They've
has
got
been a
the lead.
classic
Now
game, which is greatly appreciated
this is
after
a real crucial
the dud
time
we
in the
had last
game. It
week.
could still go either way. Missouri holds just a 2-point lead.
Missouri drops back to pass. They have a man for 9 yards, Joe
Down he
Tolbert,
goes at the
across the
34.
middle. Second and 1. Mike Little is back in the game. Play action pass, and he finds a man who gets walloped. That's Tolbert again. So Mike Little must have passed whatever test the medical staff gave him on the sideline. He is back in. And he, a one-handed, I think that was a one-handed grab.
And he's tackled at about the 45.
What a
Another
catch.
catch, and he's up to 100 yards now.
you got to love this quarterback-receiver combo. Talking to these guys before the game,
James
they told
Sullivan,
me they
6
spend about an
tackles.
hour after
Oh,
every
drops back,
practice
screen pass.
perfecting the routes.
Oh, he sneaks by 2 tacklers, and he gets 4. Could have been less, but he squeezed in between 2 tacklers there. We are under 6 minutes remaining in this game. Mike Little up to 222 passing yards. And another amazing catch. A user catch. Somebody has some explaining to do there, I must say. And that was our man Dortch with an incredible user, in air quotes, catch. Little put that one high and he put it behind him. But somebody from heaven came in and user caught that one for him. Very impressive. Mike Little has been getting some help from his wide receivers. And they're approaching field goal range as well. A touchdown here would be lethal. Could push it back out to a 2-possession game. And he's on the run, and he gets absolutely hammered again. This man takes a lot of punishment. He reminds me of an early NFL RG3. He gets loose, he runs for nice gains, but he just does not get down, and he takes a lot of punishment. We hope his career does not end up the same way. And that's a nice tackle by Colorado. Harper loses 2 on that one. Number 45, great pursuit. Oh, and he's Oh, did you guys see that? He was clapping right in his face, and he had the biggest shit-eating grin I've ever seen. You gotta love that. Just a little patronizing clap and a smile from number 45 there. Trying to get in the receiver's head. He's got lots of time. He's going to take off. He's going to switch back and throw. And a nice sure-handed tackle. That's 3rd and 10. Big. This is a mammoth 3rd down. Justin Griffin with a nice open field tackle there. They're going 5 wide.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5 wide outlook.
Colorado. Oh, a spin move. But, and it's dropped! Hands of stone. The defensive end on the right side made a nice spin move to maybe put a little bit of pressure on Little, who then threw a ball into double coverage, which was promptly dropped. Little got away with that one. Let's see how this kicker fares from a little further out to extend this lead to 5. And it is good.
That one looked like cake for this
34 now.
3 points for the
5-point lead.
So our score,
It's time for Weisbecker's 4-minute drill. Let's see what he has. This is setting up quite nicely for Weisbecker to have his hero moment. Yeah, Colorado's defensive backs coach needs to maybe experiment with some stick-em or something similar, because they have had the plays. Missouri had 1 pass thrown to them, and they picked it off. Colorado has had a few in their hands, and they've all ended up on the ground. None of that matters now, though, because Weisbecker has the ball, and they're in that triple option formation again. He's sending a man. Oh, that is a funky-looking offset formation. They're just throwing the ball. Oh, and it's another interception! Weisbecker picked again, and this one is 6. And the running back, who can't be happy, just lays an absolute humongous hit on the defender 5 yards into the end zone. Surprising that I didn't see a flag there. But Weisbecker makes a back-breaking mistake. 2 interceptions here in the second half for Weisbecker. And Colorado might have just put themselves in a hole that they cannot climb out of. Now down 12. The defense just dropped a pick, and then Missouri showed them exactly what they should have done. A dangerous throw from Weisbecker out into the flat. The defender read it nicely. The running back hadn't even turned around to look for the ball, and that's just a throw that you can't make. They are in a world of hurt now. They need a quick score. They have their timeouts. I don't want to say it's over before it's over. But that play, really, that's one where you see the probability, the win probability chart take a sharp spike downwards for Colorado. Weisbecker gets 10. But it's still going to be second in inches. Illinois is ranked. In exciting news. They're up 7-0 on Louisiana. They're looking at the sideline. Maybe just going to try to run this, get the first down to stop the clock briefly. They're going to drop back and pass. Weisbecker, and he takes a deep shot. And it's picked off again! Weisbecker has lost the plot, ladies and gentlemen. That is his 3rd interception and 2nd in his last 2 pass attempts. That most certainly is the game. Weisbecker was off to one of the best starts I've ever seen in a football game and has come crashing down in the second half. He has made one too many mistakes, and it's cost his team. Missouri now has a chance to just salt this game away with under 3 minutes left and a double-digit lead. The thing about Missouri is they don't run the football, and they do here, though. And 51 with a nice tackle assist. It looked like Trey Jones was going to steamroll forward there, but number 51 came in and put a stop to that. 3rd and 2. Colorado can get the ball back here if they make a quick stop. Missouri in no hurry, so they do hike it with 25 seconds on the play clock. And a nice broken tackle, and that's 11 yards for Trey Jones. Colorado's taking their timeouts, and this one looks to be over. Look at those. The head coach is looking over and saying, "Why did my quarterback just throw fucking 2 stupid picks in a row?" And the assistant saying, "I didn't tell him to do that." Oh, no, man. So you can tell the coach is frustrated by his quarterback's decision-making on the sideline there. Missouri runs it. Colorado stuffs it. They're taking their timeouts. A lot of coach shots. Coach, but 5 yards out in the field here. Maybe due for a coach box violation soon. He's trying to light a fire under his troops, but there's only so much motivational speaking can do in this situation. Missouri, no gain again. Colorado is now out of timeouts. Even if they stop him here, he's talking to that balding ginger on the sideline. He's saying, "Hey guys, the fat lady hasn't started singing yet. Another fire is lit." Now this they really need to stop here to have even the faintest glimmer of a glimmer. And they don't get it. Danny Woods, with what must be his first carry of the game, it is. He bounces off a tackler and gets the first down. And with that, any faint glimmer of hope is extinguished. Missouri is now conserving the clock. They're chewing that clock, and they're just about in kneeling territory. And what a game it was, honestly. I mean, it was back and forth action. Colorado played a great game essentially through 3 quarters. Missouri just outlasted them, just made less mistakes.
Under a minute left in the game.
On offense and defense. You know, both teams had opportunities to make plays, and Missouri made theirs. Colorado didn't. And Colorado's going to score another touchdown. Trey Jones. That was looking like Damian Williams in the Super Bowl this year. Once the game's already wrapped up, everybody's stacked on the line, just run it to the outside for an easy score. And this one is getting out of hand. The score does not indicate what a game we had on our hands in the 3rd quarter. It is now 48-29. Missouri pouring it on.
Now for a studio update.
And here's a good matchup. Alabama, Georgia.
The Bulldogs,
Georgia with a
they hope to
7-0
strike
lead.
A little fear, or if not fear, a little apprehension
Chavis
in
with
that
the early
defense
touchdown.
by barreling it into the end zone for the first
Looks to be
touchdown of the game.
on their opening
The
drive
Bulldogs
since
lead
Alabama has not
7-0.
put any stats yet.
In another game.
Connecticut with
Let's have a
the
look at what's
upset
going on
over
in
Mississippi
Oxford.
State.
The
Maybe not an
Commodores
upset.
grabbed the
Mississippi State
12-point
seems to be in
win.
rough shape.
All right, thanks, Reese. Back to the live action.
All right, well, only 42 seconds remain.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
This one is all but over.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's
Takes
to
the ball out
20,
to the
and he's
23-yard
taken down
line.
At the 23. And for Weisbecker, he's had a rough
And here we
outing
have
this
some
afternoon.
When you're putting
a
your game
mistake
plan together as
montage.
offensive coordinator, the
you
one
would
thing
say,
you're kind of counting on is the senior
of the
quarterback's
3
gonna avoid
interceptions.
mistakes. That has not happened today.
Look at the
Hopefully he can
coach.
put this behind him
He
and
just
try to move
cannot
forward for the
believe
rest of this game.
shaking his head.
It's been a performance filled
And he's
with
giving
flaws,
his
but
quarterback,
when you're
oh,
on
he's
the
patting him
road,
on the back. He's like, get back
perfection.
out there. Can't be any worse than the last 3 drives.
Here's a step in the maturation of a young quarterback. How does he respond to
I
throwing
think
an
we have
interception
some
on that
very
last drive?
excited
One
Missouri
general rule in
fans
any game is to
right now
hold
that
on
think
to the
this
ball.
might
If
just
you're
be
in the
their
negative
year.
in
In
the
fact,
turnover
I
department,
might have seen
your
a
chances
Missouri
of winning
fan
becomes
/ coach just say
exponential.
that in the chat
You know,
right
when you
now.
feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to
Weisbecker
throw the
continues
ball
to
into
struggle here in the
coverage.
4th quarter. I don't know what his 4th quarter stats are, but it's not great.
From their own 23-yard line. Second down. Under a minute left. Complete. He's got room.
That's a nice play there.
He's tackled right around the
389 passing yards.
46-yard line.
Ivy with the reception.
90 is a Mike.
And another.
That'll seal it.
Weisbecker picked again. Oh my, and he's breaking tackles. Ooh. 5
It makes it so much
turnovers for
easier to play
Colorado.
corner when the defense can call.
The game was over already, but that just is a turd cherry on top of a turd Sunday for Colorado.
And this should
5
be a kneel down
turnovers.
as they just
4
try to
of them
kill
in the
clock.
second half.
Takes a knee.
4 second half picks for Weisbecker. And that will do it. Colorado puts up a valiant effort, but falls 48-29 to the Missouri Tigers.
Lindsey's
In a
the
very
star of the
exciting
Kirk,
game.
It's as simple as that. He played a great
Little
game.
finishes with
They both team played a great
263
game,
yards,
and they
2
won it. That's the
touchdowns, and most
important
importantly,
He
no
had an excellent
turnovers.
game and really kind of what we expected coming into today's game.
Mike Little
For him to be able to step up and show that he's one of the
also
top players
9
in the
carries for
country, and he
32
really
yards
didn't
on the ground.
disappoint at all. While individual accolades are great, I'm sure he'll tell you the fact that his team came away with a victory
And that
is
will
really
be
the
it.
most important aspect of this game.
For us today, as we look at some highlights to play us out here, I think honestly that disrespectful end zone pylon kick by that Colorado receiver might have been some bad karma that came back to haunt them for the rest of the game. But that will do it for us here in Columbia. We will see you next week or some point for some other game. But stay tuned for the broadcast of Florida-Tennessee later tonight on the other network, the Dan Broadcast Network, if that's what we're calling it. Alright, I am going to go play some tennis with Dalen. I will see y'all later.